Hi, welcome back to my studio. Today I want to talk about a class I have scheduled for November. I've actually got it scheduled for November, two dates, and why two dates? Because some people work and some people like mornings, some people like afternoons, so I'm trying to be flexible here for you. Let's see, November 16th, that's a Thursday, 10 a.m., and Saturday the 18th at 1 p.m. But remember, I've always told you guys this, if you want to come to class and those dates or times don't work for you, all you have to do is email me, call me, text me, come over, we'll have coffee, and talk about another time and another date. These are the Santas that I will be teaching you how to make. What you need to do to come to class is let me know before November 1st that you want to come. And on the 1st, I'm going to be placing an order for you. The order comes to $39 before shipping, handling, and tax. So you'll get one rewards heart for that too. You guys know what I'm talking about, rewards. But what you need to order is the silver sequence trim, the boxwood wreaths, the embossing paste, the knives, the pearls, and the blends. That's why we have to wait until the 1st, because the blends are available on the 1st. And you need to order just two. You need to order the cherry cobbler. And I want you to order both, because when you start to watercolor, not with this project, but when you start to watercolor, you're going to need both anyway, so you might as well just get them now. And the subtotal, like I said, is $39 for this class. And I'll be supplying everything else. But I need you to have your own paste and your own pearls and the things I mentioned, because I would run out and you'd have to wait if there's more ladies here while you're making your Santa, and it's just better that you have your own things. So that's what we'll do. Now, I only have 35 cones, so I need to hear from you quick. And if you want to make two, then a $50 order, and you can make two. And I hear some of the questions already. What if I already have the sequence? What if I already have the paste? That's cool. Bring your sequence and your paste the day of class, but the order still has minimum $39, minimum $50 if you want to make two. So like I said, call me, we'll figure it out. Not a big deal. Here is the paste, and I'm gonna show you how to make this little guy right now. So if you can't come to class, you can still order. I can get you your cones. Here's my cone. And we'll get it all done for you. I've got a little bit of paste left in this one, so I'm gonna open this one too. And there is some foil on the top when you first get this. And sometimes it opens easy for me and sometimes it doesn't. So if it doesn't, I just do this. Okay, and I'm going to do my little over-the-shoulder hand cleaner thing there that I do when I'm working with this. Okay, so the cones I have, like I said, I have 35 of them. They're back here, and as soon as you tell me you're coming to class, then I'm going to put yours aside, and you're going to tell me what color you want, and I'm going to color them for you, because they have to be dry when you start to use the paste. Otherwise the paste, the color would run into the paste. So how do we get this color? Well, we use our re-inkers, and I have red here right now, so I'll just show you the blue one. But this is our new powder pink, and I thought, you know, the not so traditional red was really, really pretty, so that's why I chose that. And then this is Pool Party for this one. When you order your wreaths, they come in a little box like this, and I saved them because I knew that with these little wells here that you could just drop in a couple of drops of re-inker or paint or whatever you're doing and use them for your little palettes, the color. So that's what I did. I dropped in like, 7 drops of the powder pink. And then you take a sponge, and I'm not going to go into that because it stays wet, it's plastic. And you go in like this. Can you see me? I have everything in the way. Go in like this, and you'll have the re-inker on your sponge, and you just go up and down. And you get more as you need it, and you go up and down until, I put my hand in here actually so I don't get ink all over me. And just go up and down and on the top. until you get it all covered. And then you set it aside to dry. So that part will be done for you when you come to class. That's why I'm not requiring sponges, because that'll be done for you already. Then we're gonna need, and I'll supply the mini glue dots, but you're gonna need your mini sequins. And this is in the annual catalog, but it's item number 144230, and it's $6 in case you wanted to write that down. I take about 4 inches and I just cut in between a sequence like that. And then I go to my mini glue dot. Press it down and lift. Okay. And then I put it on my cone using the mini glue dot. And if you have a little bit too much, this one's pretty darn close perfect. It's okay if you have too much. If you get more than 4 inches, you'll just let it dangle. We'll cover that up later anyway. So let's get that straight as we can. And there we go. That's all there is to that. See the little sequence there that's kind of making his hat? Okay, so I got blue ink on me from that refill. All right, so next, his face. Crumb cake cardstock and the 1-inch punch. I will have you do this at class. It'll just take a second, so if there's everybody here sharing, it's okay. And I have a straight edge here. Does that really matter that much? No. If you have a whole circle, that's probably okay. It's just the way I do it. Then I'm going to take my bone folder. If you have your bone folder, you can bring it to class. And I'm just going to round this a little bit, just so it gets the formation, because it's going to go onto the cone. Then our multi-purpose glue, which I'll have here for you. Okay, there's a little blob there that I don't like. I'm going to take off. Okay, then you pick the side you want for the front, and you lay it down on the cone, just like that. Pretty easy so far? Okay, now for the fun with the paste. I have very little in here. I made so many of them. I was having so much fun. Okay, and I'm using my bone folder. What a dummy. Okay, so the knives. You're ordering those too. There's one for big spreading, like a cake, like you're gonna do a cake. I have a little sample right here. There are some stencils. You lay them down and you put paste on there, and you just go over the stencil and you pull the stencil off, and then you can color this and do a lot of things, but we're not going to talk about that right now too much. I just wanted to show you that that's what this one's for. Then there's a rounded one, and I found that this pointy one is what I wanted to use